Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. IPOB lawyer cries out, releases fresh updates about Nnamdi Kanu trial. IPOB lawyer cries out, releases fresh updates about Nnamdi Kanu trial. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. According to Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lead attorney for the banned indigenous people of Biafra, the evil plot that the federal government of Nigeria had against his client, Nnamdi Kanu, has come to a complete and utter failure. Kanu was the target of the plot. Ejiofor claimed in a recent statement that the federal government had not shown any willingness to pursue the appeal that had resulted in the IPOB leader's release in October, but rather had intended to use the order for stay of execution to buy time and further imprison him. This statement was obtained by Politics Nigeria. Ejiofor's claims were made in the context of a recent statement. According to Ejiofor, we visited Onyedu at the GSS headquarters in Abuja to give him an update on the ongoing proceedings regarding the appeal the federal government of Nigeria filed at the Supreme Court against the judgment of the Court of Appeal, which discharged and prohibited further detention and or trial prosecution of Onyedu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We gave him an update on the ongoing proceedings regarding the appeal. There is not a shred of evidence to support the notion that the federal government would be inclined to pursue the appeal. They only intended to use the order for stay of execution to buy time and keep Onyedu Kanu in custody for a longer period of time. But this nefarious plan is doomed from the beginning because it is impossible. As a result of the fact that we have submitted an application to dismiss the appeal, the federal government will no longer have any other potential strategy to rely on. It was speculated that two Army Division commanders had been assigned charge of the 82nd Division of the Nigerian Army in Enugu and Port Harcourt for two nefarious reasons. They were dispatched to spread fear among the Fulani and Boko Haram in the southeast and south-south regions of the country. In addition to preparing the groundwork for the Fulani cabal's upcoming election rigging scheme, according to a statement released by the IPOB's Media and Publicity Secretary, Ima Powerful, the 82nd Division Enugu and the 6th Division Port Harcourt, as well as their respective commanders, are to blame for the murderous attacks carried out by Fulani and Boko Haram in the state of Enugu and Rivers respectively. She further asserted that the widespread murders in the two states won't end until those individuals are expelled from power. We, the global movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to inform the general public, particularly Biafrans as well as the international community, that the 82 Division Enugu and 6 Division Port Harcourt and their commanders are the people behind the deployment of Fulani terrorist herdsmen, who they have escalated the recent killings and kidnappings. The statement was released by the indigenous people of Biafra. The two commanders were given the directive to ensure that Fulani herders gained control of Rivers State and the southeast region of the country. They were given to the 82nd Division Enugu of the Nigerian Army and the 6th Division Port Harcourt Rivers State of the Nigerian Army with two nefarious goals in mind. First, to sow terror among the Fulani and Boko Haram in Biafra land, and second, to lay the groundwork for the Fulani cabal to use them and the army to rig the upcoming election in Nigeria. Both of these goals were accomplished with the help of the Nigerian army. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news.